Thousands of people across Africa buy land or build rental houses, believing they are making the safest investment of their lives, only to discover years later that their property has not increased in value, their tenants are not paying rent, or worse, they do not legally own the land they paid for. Real estate can build wealth, but it can also trap your money for years if you do not understand the truths nobody talks about. Real estate is often described as the safest investment you can make in Africa. Many people are told that buying land, building rentals, or owning apartments is the fastest way to build wealth. Social media is full of stories about people who bought land and later sold it for double the price, or built rentals and now earn income every month. But there are realities that are rarely mentioned in advertisements, seminars, or property marketing campaigns. There are hidden costs, legal risks, slow returns, tenant challenges, infrastructure issues, and ownership disputes that many first-time investors discover only after they have already committed their money. In this video, we are breaking down the real estate truths they do not tell you about investing in Africa so that you can protect your money and make smarter decisions. Welcome to Africa Investment Playbook, Episode 2.
Real estate is not always passive income.
Many people enter the real estate market believing that once they buy property, the money will simply start flowing into their account every month. Without much effort, they imagine collecting rent consistently without having to do anything else. However, the reality in many African cities is very different. Managing rental property often requires active involvement, especially when professional property management services are either unavailable or expensive. You may have to deal with tenants who delay rent, tenants who damage property, or tenants who leave without notice. You may also face issues such as plumbing failures, electrical problems, security, concerns and maintenance requirements that demand immediate attention. Vacant units can also reduce your expected income, especially during economic slowdowns when demand for housing decreases. This means that your rental property may not generate income for months at a time, while expenses such as security maintenance and loan repayments continue.
Land does not always appreciate quickly.
Another common belief is that land always increases in value over time. While this can be true in areas experiencing rapid development, it is not guaranteed everywhere. Many people buy land in remote locations hoping that its value will increase quickly, only to find that prices remain unchanged for years. Land appreciation is influenced by infrastructure such as roads, electricity, water supply, public transport, and commercial development. Without these essential services, demand for land may remain low even after many years. Even in fast-growing countries like Kenya, land located far from development zones can take a long time to appreciate in value. Investors who do not consider infrastructure plans may end up holding property that does not generate returns within their expected timeline. Let us consider a simple example. Imagine someone saves money for 3 or 4 years and finally buys land on the outskirts of a growing city, expecting that the value will increase quickly. The seller promises that development is coming soon and that a new road will be constructed in the area. 2 years later, the road project has not started. There is no electricity connection nearby, there is no water supply, and there are no businesses or residential developments around the land. The investor cannot build because infrastructure is missing and cannot sell because demand is low. Now, instead of generating profit, the land becomes money that is locked away with no short-term return while other expenses continue. This is a situation many investors face when they buy property based on expectation rather than actual development. Planned real estate is not just about ownership, it is about demand, and demand is created by infrastructure, population movement, and economic activity. Before investing in property, it is important to ask not just where the land is located, but what is happening around that location and what developments are planned in the future. And this is only one of the many hidden risks that can affect your real estate investment in Africa.
Rental income is not always consistent.
Rental property is often marketed as a reliable source of monthly income, but actual rental performance depends on several factors. Tenant turnover, economic conditions, security, transport access, and availability of nearby services all influence occupancy rates. During economic downturns, tenants may delay rent payments or move to more affordable housing options. Seasonal employment patterns can also affect rental demand in certain areas. Unexpected repairs such as roof leaks, plumbing failures, or electrical faults may arise at any time, requiring immediate spending. These costs can reduce your net income and affect your overall return on investment.
Ownership and title deed issues.
Ownership verification is one of the most important steps in real estate investment, yet it is often overlooked by first-time buyers. Cases of fake title deeds, double-selling, family disputes, and government acquisition of land are not uncommon across many African markets. In some situations, investors purchase land only to discover later that the seller did not have legal ownership or that the land is involved in inheritance. Disputes others find that their property is located on land reserved for future public projects. Conducting an official land search, verifying ownership history, consulting legal professionals, and confirming zoning regulations are essential steps that should never be skipped. Failure to perform proper due diligence can result in financial loss and lengthy legal battles.
Hidden costs beyond purchase price.
The purchase price of property is only one part of the total investment cost. Additional expenses such as legal fees, stamp duty, survey costs, approval permits, construction materials, maintenance, security services, and property taxes must also be considered. Investors who do not account for these costs during the planning stage may find that their expected profits are significantly reduced. Budgeting for both initial and ongoing expenses is essential for maintaining positive cash flow.
Location matters more than price.
While affordable property may seem attractive, lower prices do not always translate into better investment opportunities. Some low-cost areas may lack infrastructure or economic activity necessary to attract tenants or buyers. Properties located near transport networks, schools, hospitals, shopping centers, and business districts generally experience higher demand and better appreciation over time. Infrastructure development drives population growth, which in turn increases property value. Choosing the right location requires research into current and future development plans rather than focusing solely on price. Real estate remains one of the most effective ways to build long-term wealth in Africa, but only when investors understand the risks involved and plan accordingly. Making investment decisions based on research rather than hype can help you avoid common mistakes that affect many first-time buyers. In episode 1, we looked at the top cities to invest in Africa, and in the next episode, we will continue breaking down smart investment opportunities across the continent, so stay tuned for the next episode in the Africa Investment Playbook series. Subscribe to Life Hacks Africa and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next episode in the Africa Investment Playbook series, where we continue to break down smart investment strategies across Africa.